Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. Now what we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Union Desert Moss. First I just want to say is the release of the Union 4 colorway that came in 2 packs, which was the taupes and these here, the Desert Moss. Now this is the more widely available. Like this one here was, I'm thinking they had a lot of pairs because I'm still seeing people get W's and I'm seeing like people getting some pairs on these things. And also is that these were on the sneakers app exclusive access. I believe there's rumors to say that they might be dropping again on the sneakers app or something. I don't know, too sure about that, but we'll have to wait and see if they will. But this is the widely more available colorway. Now, how do I feel about this colorway? I don't know about this one, man. Not to say, I'm not gonna say it's trash or anything like that and it's terrible, but when I saw like mock-up pictures of these things, I thought the color here would have been just a little bit more yellow, like something that pops out a little more. This here, if you guys can see it on camera, it is kind of yellow, but it's also kind of green too. It almost kind of looks like baby food coloring or something, or dye, or definitely different. I was hoping more of a yellow because it has like this, a lot of people want to call this the Laker colorway, because Union LA, Lakers, it kind of makes sense. But I was hoping to be a little more yellow, something that will go with like some Laker outfits or gear or something like that. Doesn't really, but it is what it is, But how I feel about this colorway is definitely not the best, and it's definitely not the best Union out there. This is probably going to be the worst one to date, compared to the ones in the other past colorways. When a shoe has an OG color, like an OG colorway, this is not the original, it's really hard not to compare to the OG Guavas and the Noir. You can't even compare it, man. Like, I get the whole look of this. Like, from what I was hearing, this is supposed to be, give it that vintage 80s type of vibe to it, and I can kind of see it, with the coloring and stuff like, and all this, the purple, the teal, and yellowness and all that stuff. I see it, I get it, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that whole like Saved by the Bell. Still, I'm not really sure if this teal kind of really goes with anything, so that's why. Am I disappointed about this shoe? I mean, I'm just happy that I got a W. That's all I'm saying. I got a W. Shouts to wifey. She actually hit on the Union raffle and these things, and she actually surprised me that I didn't think she was entering, and she actually got them for me. So I'm still happy about that. So all in all, I like the shoe just because of something like that. And I'm glad to have this in my collection. I'm glad to complete the collection of the whole Union collection. I got the 1s, the 4s from last year, and now these. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do next year. Actually have a fit to go with these things. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and rock it with some Laker gear. I don't care, that purple is good enough for me. I remember the original Union 4s, a lot of people were complaining about these things too as well. Not many people were feeling it, and then it was kind of growing on people, and people started to love it now. So, and same, maybe these things could grow on me. I'm not exactly too sure just yet. We'll have to wait and see, but just my first instincts, it's just, you know what, man, let's just go ahead, let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right, let's take a quick little 360 of these things. And there's a lot going on, so let's try to get into this. The toe box here usually have that woven material. It's not exactly like the OG, and this is like that purple colorway here. And this is actually pretty good because it's not as bad as creasing. I never wear sneaker protectors in my Union 4s, but just look at the different patterns compared to the OGs in these. This one has like kind of like a woven pattern. This one here is more like a kind of like a diamond pattern almost. Now what I like about it is that you can actually see the purple popping through the cage throughout. See, you got this rubber cage here on the side, and you see the purple popping out here, and it moves on to the heel collar here. Upper here, as you guys can see, is like this suede material, this nappy suede, and the color here, like I said, I thought it was gonna be a lot more yellow. It definitely has little brown green to it, which I think if it didn't have the purple to it, maybe it would look a little bit better. I'm Still not too sure about the color choosing of this new buck here, because when we saw the mock-ups, I was hoping to just be a little bit more yellow. But and then we're gonna move on to the laces. In the laces, you have that two-tone laces here, and it's like this I want to say taupe lace here with a little bit of that dotted teal colors in the laces, teal on the eyelids here. Tongue, you can see you got the purple popping through on the tongue, covered with this rubber cage. And then also on the tongue, if you want, with unions, what they do is they have the tongue where you can fold it and you can cut it, and you know, it will actually go up like a normal Air Jordan 4 tongue. It will actually stick up and, you know, be all high and stuff. You can see the tag here, the Union Air Jordan 4 tag. Me personally, I'm just gonna keep it like this, you know, because once you take the stitching out, it's no point of return. This is how it's gonna be. Also on the back of the tongue here is where it says Air Jordan in teal. That's how they fold it on back of the tongue there. Of the wing lace here on the side, and it is in that translucent. Got that Union LA tag on the side, and it does come with a little hang tag here in yellow. It says Union, and it has like another tag here, and this is their tint and trail, and the tag from 91 to 2021. So the shoe here is supposed to represent their whole 30-year anniversary of the company and everything. So, and then moving on the heels here, which I really like, is the pull tab. It's in teal, and you can see in purple is the Nike Air on the heels. It does come with an extra set of laces here. It's the teal laces with a little bit of that, I guess, taupe dotted. And then inside the sock liner here, you have this gray sock liner inside. It's kind of like a woven sock liner. And then inside the insole, this is what you have, that yellow insole with that Jumpman Union logo inside in purple. So that's why it gives it that Lakers vibe. And then moving on to the midsole here is this whole creamy midsole throughout. Got your stitched in the front, and of course some stars onto the toe box. And then move on to the air bubble. You can see it. You got that see-through air bubble teal inside. Moving on to the bottoms here. Got that cream outsole here with a little bit of traction pod with that teal and the yellow and purple Nike Air on the bottoms. Now be very careful. The bottoms here will get pretty dirty. Definitely want to get on that drip grip sole protector, guys. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10, save a little money. It is the best sole protector on the market today. I see that I've worn this at a sneaker event all day, and it's still good to go. Multiple wears, no slippage, no tears, goods to go. So get on that drip grip, use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. So there you guys have it. These are the Union 4 Desert Moss, and my opinion on these things is just that they're okay. You know, if you like them, you like this colorway, you gotta have it. Cool. You know, if you took a L and you don't want to feel like paying for that resale, then I guess you don't need to have it in your collection, unless you are a collector, you know, like me. I wanted to get the collection. I had to get both of them. You know, I'm still working on getting the taupes. And yeah, I got already both the ones last year's for, so I figured, of course, I just had to get these two. And you know what? The resale on these things are not that bad right now. They actually kind of went down a lot. Like, I remember day one, these things were going for like a lot. Like before pairs were in hand, these things were going for like $600-700 or something for this colorway. I figured the price on these things would drop. And I was telling you guys, I think this price on these things will probably do the same numbers of what, like, I think the khaki Travis Scott 6 were, which my size 9, were probably going for like, you know, $480 to $500, and that's basically what these prices are. I'm just talking about my size 9.5. But definitely, if you guys do want pairs, if you do want these things and you want pairs, I would say this is probably a good time to buy these things right now. You can maybe negotiate these things for like at $450 or something like that. You know, that's not that bad, especially for a hype shoe. And these things retail for, I think it was like $220 or something like that, plus shipping. It ended up being like, I think it was like $250 with taxes and all that stuff. So it was a $250 shoe. I'm just glad it's not like $1,000 or anything crazy, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say, will these things ever go up? You know, in due time. You know, it's gonna take a while, just like how it was with these things. Remember, these things, they kind of dropped and they finally went up, and same with the Norse, they dropped too. I remember I was getting pairs after they released for like 600, and now these things went up to like 9. You know what? I might just have to wait till I find a really good fit, and then I'll fall in love with this color, because I feel like I'm trashing this shoe, which I don't mean to, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion, you know. But hey, that's just my opinion, guys. You guys let me know what you guys think about these things. So hey, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG, sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.